where you've got it and you thought, oh, I'm not sure about that, and then actually just been like, this is actually really good.
Yeah. Oh God. Glenn Radars from. Oh my God, what would we call that show? Magical. The Bastard Instructor. Was it just like Chronicles of the Magical Bastard Instructor was the name of the show? And
I'm loving the fact, by the way, that you're like, am I still a bitch?
Yeah,
but you're fully just like, bastard.
It's in the title. So like, we had that, and I was thinking it was going to be another like just straight up nothing but fan service show and not really any comedy to it, and then it ended up being a really good show. So yeah. Yes, where are we now? Oh my God, I see Lucifer too. Dude, your wings are brilliant. Oh my God, do they work? Do they actually flap? Oh, what? You look amazing. Find me later, please. I want to get a picture to show Aaron Dismuke. Okay, cool, thank you. All right, who has the microphone next? Yeah, what is your question?
What is it like to do something you like as a child, then grow up and do it as a job, which makes loads of people happy?
Exactly that. I mean, it was my dream. It was my dream, and I'm living it. So, it literally is the dream come true scenario for me. I don't know really how to describe it other than to say like I can't imagine myself being happy doing anything else. So I just feel like a very fulfilled adult, and I get to stay in touch with my inner kid. You know, I never lost my imagination or my ability to tap into it and to use it, and the fact that now I get to use my imagination to make other people happy and also just to provide for myself and my family is like that's unheard of. To me, it's I can't imagine myself doing anything other than this, because I'm pretty sure I'd be miserable if I was. Yes.
Moving on. Anyone else? Next. Questions?
No. Devil.
Yeah, Devil.
What's up, Satan? Lord of Fries.
Okay, so I've got two small questions. So the first one, if Sadao could make his own McDonald's product, what would it call it?
I think he would make a hot sauce to go onto the black pepper fries, and he'd call it Satan's butthole. This is hotter than Satan's butthole. Trust me, I know.
And the second one is, what would happen if Yuri tried to teach Sadao how to ice skate?
I'm pretty sure someone would die. I'm pretty sure the moment that the devil got the skates on, after falling on his butt a few times, and no longer having a hot butthole, I'm pretty sure he would decapitate someone with the ice skates by accident. Maybe even Yuri. So let's not have that meeting happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question. I know Armin down
all the way down there.
All the way down. I believe in you.
Hold on a second.
I believe that's Destiny Armin.
Oh, he had a question too. Yeah, let's get him and then we'll get her.
There we go.
You have been so patient. Thank you. Yes.
I don't know if this question has been answered, so I apologize if I'm repeating the question.
Okay.
I'm just curious if you've had the opportunity to meet any of your Japanese voice actor counterparts.
No, I never have. The only time that I ever have met someone that was, involved in a show, I've met the creator for The Wallflower, Nat Machine, who I was a big fan of as a kid, and he's ridiculously cool. I also got to meet the entirety of the creative team behind Yuri on Ice. So that was an experience. Like, we had a translator, none of us, I speak enough Japanese just to know to ask, how do I go pee and where's the beer? But other than that, it's very just little bitty things here and there, and that was the same with them and their English. So we were talking the entire weekend. This was a 4-day convention, and we were talking to each other through a translator the whole time, but it was a really incredible weekend. to get to. And one of the guys, the artist that drew a lot of the keyframe animation and stuff for Yuri on Ice, he was one of the artists, the animators on Nadia, The Secret of Blue Water, and Neon Genesis Evangelion. And all these other shows that I grew up watching. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And so like I got to chat with fellow artists and creators from another country for a whole weekend, and it was mind-blowing. And it just makes me want to go to Japan even more. They told me every place to stop to get the best ramen in Japan, so like now I have to. I have to.
The ramen genius.
Yes, exactly.
Down here. Hello.
Nah, here we go.
Here we go. Right.
I don't know if it's worth it now, but I wanted to ask if you could do the Armin scream, please. I really want to hear it.
Okay. I'm really sorry to have to say this, but no, I cannot do the stream live because it really hurts, and I have to talk to a lot of people for today and tomorrow. But I will do you one better because this one is actually easier to do than the stream, believe it or not. I will do the Armin speech. Are you okay with the speech? All right. Did you want to film it? All right. Cool. Okay. People getting their phones out.
Yeah, just a few seconds, guys.
All
Everyone
right.
get your phones out on this one.
All right. You ready? All right. I gotta get in character. Hang on. Oh God! All right. Hi, Internet. All right. I am a soldier, and I have dedicated my heart to the restoration of humanity, sir. Nothing can make me prouder than dying for such a noble cause. If we use his titan ability with the manpower we have left, I believe we can do it. We can retake this city. For humanity's glory, in what little time I have left to live, I will advocate its strategic value!
Join the scouts. We have cookies. I thought they had potatoes.
No, Sasha ate them all. It's just cookies now. Slay one titan, get an oatmeal cookie. Slay two, get a snickerdoodle.
So, ladies and gentlemen, any more questions?
I've got a quick one.
Oh yeah, we have one over here. Sorry, Jack, you might have to make a bit of a run on that one.
We still got like 10 minutes, haven't we? Or did we get cut off,
Yeah, I
right?
mean, to be fair, we started.
Am I going?
Oh, we did? Alright, cool. So we got like 5 minutes left.
Guys, where am I going?
What?
Over that side?
Over here. Yeah, where their hands are up.
The Yep. Nice.
How did you catch that? I thought that was like tiger stripes. Like, no, that's not Nana. Okay. Nana.
Okay, put it out.
Nana.
It's okay. I can't believe that you saw the gentleman in black T-shirt. Clearly has all of the Titans on it.
I did. I want that shirt. I actually got a picture of that shirt earlier.
That is a cool shirt.
I want it. It's all the Titans, but they're posed from Bohemian Rhapsody, from that scene from the music video. Like,
There we go. I love how much of a fanboy you are as well.
dude, like now I want something of all the Titans in Titan form walking across Abbey Road. Like, it's just amazing.
Okay, so if you had to stay in a room with one of the Sakamaki brothers, which one would it be? But Subaru doesn't count.
Dang it! I want to be with my character. He's the least creepy. It's just, I don't know, probably Chris Patton's character.
Say, bear in mind, I'm undercover lighter. We have Ayato and Kanato here as well.
Right.
So we're all ready to murder you if you don't say the right one.
Gotcha. Which one did Patton play? Red hair? Yeah, that one. Because Patton would crack me up the whole time.
Jack, while you're there, can you just make sure that they've not got any weapons on them? What we're saying about checking the knives are real?
Yeah.
Nah, we're alright.
Yeah. No biting, please, no biting. All right, so any other questions?
there's
No, we have one
we're
right here in the front.
front.
Yeah.
Hold your keyblade high.
Okay, here we go.
It's very hard to see this.
We've got a beard competition, by the way. So,
Do what?
a beard competition.
We have a beard. Oh yeah, you'll do. You're a champ, dude.
I was just wondering which character you found most challenging to portray.
Most challenging to portray, Yuri. By far, Yuri was the most. And here's the deal: Yuri is easily the character that I relate to the most. but he was the most challenging because of that, I think. And I think really, Yuri, who here has seen Yuri on Ice? All right, cool. Okay, even those of you who have not seen it, I have a feeling that you will find this question relatable. How many of you, and I want you to raise your hands, would you say are artists? And when I say artists, I mean you draw, you write, you crochet, you know, any sort of like arts and crafts, or you have a sport that you love to play or do that is your art, that you refine, all those things. Okay, keep them up, keep them up. Any sort of art. Now, how many of you have ever felt, why am I trying? Why am I even doing this? There's people that are so much better than me. I'm a failure. I'm no good at this. That's Yuri. I mean, like the moment that we're introduced to him, and the first 5 minutes of the first episode, we learn he's a skater. He loves it. He's at the Grand Prix finals, which is like, I mean, that's the event for ice skaters, and he just bombed. Like he just completely failed. And so, like, and that's his journey. His entire, and all those thoughts that as artists are just as people that we get, sometimes daily, of thinking of ourselves as failures, or thinking that we're not good enough for the thing that we're trying, or thinking that, you know, any of these things. That is the whole point of Yuri on Ice. Why? Because Yuri's biggest battle is against himself and the thoughts in his head while he's skating on the ice. It is Yuri versus himself. That's the story. And the things that give him the ability to fight those feelings are the love of his family, his friends, and the person that he looks up to most professionally. And it's just, again, as an artist, as an actor, as someone who's been on stage since I was 5 years old, I come from a family of artists. And I draw, I write, I do everything that I can. I feel those things all the time, and have been fighting against them since I could remember. And so that's where, you know, that's for me how I relate to him, and I feel like everybody does, and that's one of the reasons why the show became so popular, is because it just really spoke to a lot of people. But for me, the challenging part came from a lot of his emotionally vulnerable, emotionally raw scenes. Like I've said numerous times, I come from small town Texas. I'm born and raised in Texas, middle of nowhere, where boys are raised saying, you know, boys don't cry, now drink your gasoline. To come from that, as I was growing up in theater, I could never get those walls to come down. Like I didn't know how to open myself up and let myself feel those things, and to use that for performance, like to actually to cry. I can't, like, I haven't really cried much ever since I was a little kid, just because it's just like that mindset is so ingrained in me. I can't let myself feel, which is really hard for an actor. But Yuri was the friend, so like in that way, Yuri was terrifying to me, because I knew that this character was going on a really meaningful journey and was going to have those moments. And I was terrified I was going to get it wrong, that I wasn't going to be able to actually do it. And that would be a disservice to the whole show. But thanks to my wonderful wife, who's been insanely supportive through the whole thing for me, and just a lot of real life stuff that was going on at that time, I was able to, especially for my favorite scene in that entire show, which is in the parking garage, that big moment with him and Victor is, I was so scared going into that scene, but for the first time in my life, in my career, I was able to let myself just be raw and feel that, and feel what he was thinking and feeling, because I've been there, and I just recalled those feelings, and it came out, and I actually was able to cry on mic and make it a performance and stuff. So like it was a very defining moment in my acting career. So yeah, he was the most challenging by far, but he was also the most rewarding as a result. Thank you so much for your question. And I think that's it.
And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, on that very, very deep and interesting note,
We will end? All right, cool.
As we all wipe away a tear.
So, guys, thank you so much for your questions and kind of sticking around and chilling with us. I hope you learned something and had some fun for this. I'll be over here, just around the corner at my table for the rest of today.
I believe you're down for a photo shoot at some point, 5 till half 5.
5 to 5:30. I'll be right over here doing, doing the photo ops, and then I'll be just down a couple of tables signing until everything closes, and then I'll be back here tomorrow.
There it is.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a fantastic time at the con today.
Yeah, ladies, gentlemen, please put your hands together for Josh Grelle.